Hey, Georgie boy. Are you looking for me? Because I'm looking for you. Real Nerf Joker here, and I just finished doing my IT tutorial for you guys. It's my first one ever, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Now, if you want to see how I achieve this look, be ready, because I do take my makeup seriously, and you can tell by this video. It's my first try, so bear with me. Hopefully you like it, and if you want to see how I achieve this IT look, the new IT, ooh, buckle up, prepare. The video is long, but I give away some secrets, so sit back, relax, and watch me, the real Nerf Joker, Corpus Christi Joker, do the IT makeup tutorial for you. Hey, Georgie, I'm coming for you.
Real Nerf Joker here, and I'm going to do my very first ever tutorial on makeup tutorial. And I had a couple of requests, and basically what I'm going to be doing is the IT makeup. So I wanted to go over the process of what I do in the research of the makeup. So I Google the new IT, and I just kind of go to the images, and I really pick out the ones that like showcase the look, and this is actually this is like a perfect photo to go off of right here. I can see that, being an artist and going to art school and having a degree in art, they teach you different things about the face, and whoever designed this makeup actually understands the element of the face design, because the way your face works is kind of interesting. The end of your mouth is always in the middle of your eye. Everybody's the exact same. It's always like the ends of your mouth is here. Your nose width is usually the same width as your bottom lip. There's a couple different things that you know about design face. Like when I'm drawing faces, like I know the symmetry of a face, so it's interesting. But so what they've done here is they've taken, they've extended out the smile, and they've come back to the centers of the eye. In the original IT, they did something similar, only it was a small black line down here in the bottom. So it's important just to take time to look at all the different photos and get kind of like a good see, like that one's kind of cool. This is like some digital art, it looks like, or maybe it's actually a movie poster, I'm not sure. But again, you just pretty much, it's a very simple makeup. It's interesting to me. It looks like it has the cracked look to it, which I probably will not do. I want to do the original makeup. So yeah, what's lucky now is we can just look online and just kind of get an idea of what we want. Probably what I'll do is I'll have my face in white face, and then I will start doing the red for the tutorial. So I'm going to paint my face from the forehead down to my chin all white, and then I will show you the end result.
As you can see, I just painted my face white, pretty much giving myself a blank canvas here. I did leave the nose open because I know from the picture that I saved on my phone, his nose is red, so I'm going to go from there. So now, basically, white face, red lips, and then I'm going to try to figure out the proper placement on where the red needs to be. I didn't get rid of the eyebrows because I was like, well, this is like a tutorial on the makeup. I'm not going to teach you all of my tricks. But if you did want to get rid of your eyebrows, you could use just straight glue stick and get the glue stick and just kind of put it over your eyebrows, and it'll be gone. It's pretty amazing. It's a really cool trick. So I'm just going to start with the red. Now with the red, what I'm using is I'm using the Mehron liquid makeup. These are I only get them on Amazon. I'm not really sure if you can buy them in any store. We used to have a store locally that did it, but not. I have a mirror. I know you can see it, but I'm going to be going off of my mirror and then talking to you guys. So, yeah, wish we were doing this live so you can ask me questions, but I'll give you a backstory. I lived in Arizona somewhere in the late 90s, and I met a lady at a makeup store, and she's the one that introduced me to Mayron, and I just absolutely love it. Now, right here you can see it has this cool like lip widow's peak kind of thing. My lips naturally do that, which is kind of unusual. And I usually use, oh, I need to mention that. I got these cool brushes from my sister. There's like a whole set of brushes for $9. And I just absolutely love them. They're really cool. They come in all these different angles. Like this one here is an angled brush. And it's perfect for what I'm about to do. So I look at my lips and I see that they have like a natural, like a V. So I kind of just follow that. I do this with a Joker too. I just kind of make an outline of where I want. Now, because I see the V, because I'm using I painted my face white all over. I'm probably gonna do 2 or 3 coats of red to get that kind of a dark red that I want. Unless I leave it to light, it doesn't matter though. So I can tell from the picture again. Always go to your source. It's gonna arc up right here. It's gonna do like a kind of like an S to the middle of my eye, and I know the middle of my eye will be right about here somewhere. So I'll make a mark just so I can know on where it is. I've made 2 marks, middle of my eye. So whenever I come up from here, I'm gonna be following this up to there, following this up to there. Now, steady hand is what takes tons of practice. Now, sharp edge here. And that's the end of my mouth. And I know that it goes very soft and up. And that's the line I'm going to be working with. No detail. That needs to be said. Detail is the number one thing. So I'll come do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Now I'll have to add in, well, we'll do that in a minute. Now I'm just going to paint the rest, like the rest of my lips. I'm going to use, on here it shows that the end of the mouth starts here. And his mouth, his bottom lip is very huge. I think they over exaggerated the bottom lip, which is kind of cool. Now, it goes through the top up past the eye, and it's like sharp on the top, super sharp. So I'll just do that. I'm going to follow the same thing. I'm going to start on the top. And end it up like that. There's that. Perfect. Then on the end of his nose is red. So I'll do that too. It's a very dark red. And I'm just going to follow the edges of my nose. And what's funny about makeup is the more you practice, the steadier your hand gets, and also the easier it gets applying it on yourself. People always go, well, can you do makeup on someone else's face? Yes, I can. But that also took practice. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to learn. It wasn't like, oh, I can just do myself and then all of a sudden I can just paint anybody's face. No, it does take practice on both ends. You got to be able to paint on yourself and also practice painting on other people. You have to have pretty cool friends to allow you to do that. That's kind of the fun of it. This is kind of cool because this is like in straight light. You know what I mean? You can see. And the more and more layers you add to your red, the deeper the red is going to get. The only thing is you got to make sure you stay in your lines. What I find too is interesting is that I like when I mess up on my makeup. I like it because I can tell I have something interesting going on here. I like it because it adds like the element of making it my own. If I do something just a little bit askew, sometimes I'll mess up and I'll be like, I like that better. I like it better than the design that I was going for, you know what I mean? Happy mistakes is what I call them. I want a sharper line here. Now, I'm going to share with you one of my secrets that I've never really shared unless you see me at one of my conventions and came to one of my panels, how I do detail work. I use something very unusual. I use any brand really, but the brand I'm using today is MAC. So let me show you that. You know, naturally, Pennywise is very dark looking, very scary looking. So to make myself scary, I'm gonna be using MAC eyeshadow. Here it is right here. Now, on the picture, it shows that he has like a scary dark eyes. Ooh. So I'm going to be doing that exact same thing, but with MAC. And I'm just using black eyeshadow with a little brushy. And here you really can't go wrong because I don't know, he's a demon ghost or clown. So I'm going to start on the inside of my eyes and just kind of work my way out. And you'll notice right away that this adds a whole different kind of element of scary. I'll do half my face and then I'll do the other half as well. I mean, I won't do the other half so you can see the difference as far as detail work. This is kind of like my signature move for the Corpus Christi Joker. When I was designing my makeup for the Joker, my Corpus Christi Joker, I did love the Heath Ledger look. I love that watercolor-esque type makeup. And I thought, how cool is that? But I wanted to make it like, again, my own, something that no one's really ever seen before or try to duplicate. And I've had so many compliments over the last, 7-10 years of doing the makeup that I think I achieved that cool look that I wanted, and it was all because of eyeshadow work, and I think that's neat. And again, all this kind of work takes practice. It's not like it's easy. See how how it's dark now? I can look here and do it. And I can see what I'm doing. And then I'll show you something interesting. So I'm darkening it out. And you can tell that the Mehron is so fantastic that it won't even move when I'm touching it with this little makeup dabby thingy. No eyeshadow. I mean, you should know by looking. Now on the other side, I'll go less, just to show you a difference. I'll go just on the eyelid. Then you can tell me what you like in the comments, which one you like better, which side. Come on, some more on this one. Now if I wanted to add some darkness to the red here, I can just kind of do like a highlight and then kind of just rub it in on the whole outside of the nose and give it that little bit extra darkness. It's like a added in shadow. I can see too here he has eyebrows that are like indentations into his forehead, like up in here. So I could probably follow right into the line of where mine's at and just kind of give myself some light ones. Like that. Up in here, like this here. It just adds in an extra element of eyebrow. Now if I really also want to and add in a shadow on the makeup here, I can just come in here and add black to the red. Like so. And what that does is it also breaks up my face and gives it an extra dark little element to it. Fix that line. So I have less eyeshadow, more eyeshadow, less, more. Now here's what's cool about it. Excuse me for 1 second. If I turn off the lights, you can see how the more eyeshadow has that automatic darkening effect, and the less eyeshadow has this white and doesn't look as menacing. Now this is something that I've learned that, I think the darker side looks more menacing, and then when you turn the lights on, it doesn't make much of a difference. I think it looks cool. You guys let me know. Now, let me just take a quick look here. And you gotta practice the look for pictures. I see him smile. That's what's scary about the white makeup. See, now here's where you can make it your own. I know I have a lot of lines on my face. Hello. So if I smile like this, I can come in with the black again, and I can kind of just like really over accentuate the lines just to make it my own. That way when I don't smile, the lines are still there, and it's like the shadowing stays the same. So it kind of like looks, what do you think? You like it? So I'm gonna make this eye look like the other one. Real quick here, just something quickly. We'll end the video with kind of a, what's the kid's name? And you can see almost with just very little effort this makeup. I mean, you can make it dirty too. Like you can really go crazy and add blood or add whatever. But if you would imagine hair, my whatever, like the whole costume, it would actually be quite interesting. So what do you think? You like it? Does it scare you? I know my friends are terrified, so I'm gonna say, Carlos, are you terrified? Don't look in the gutter. Don't look in the gutter. I'm waiting for you. You like it? Pretty terrifying, I think. Good job on the redesigned makeup. I think it's super cool. So, thank you guys for watching Real Nerf Joker first makeup tutorial. Hope I didn't bore you. Hope it was something that helpful. Like I said, eyeshadow is the key. I think it's something that helps out every makeup, and I use it all the time. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow my Instagram. Don't forget to follow my Facebook, Corpus Christi Joker. And I hopefully will see you soon at one of the conventions I'm going to be at. Toodaloo.